Hello adventurers, and welcome to another episode of ZexTy's Tuesday Update. Today is July 4th, and then we'll be going over the patch notes as well as our new events for today. So jumping right into this, there were a lot of overall improvements to the game, and then there were a lot of bug fixes. So there wasn't too much new content, but some is better than none. And then the events that we got for today they're actually pretty good. So jumping right into this, the first update, which is the featured update, is Reworked Node War Zones. So they've added South Media to the nodes, and then also kind of in this developer commentary, they're pretty much just saying that they believe that we've grown tired of the way that the node war is, and instead of adding new nodes, they've more or less improved the nodes that we already have. And then also as part of this, they've bumped up the rewards for this as well. So we'll also receive improved rewards from the node. With this update, we increased the guild bonus given upon victory, and we prepared to increase the seasonal reward multiplier for Automach based on the node tiers the guild currently possesses. So that's pretty cool. So new nodes have been added to Media region, Alta Nova, Abandoned Iron Mine, Marnie's Second Lab, Highlands node, Casula Farm node, Auto Farm node. And then the total number of nodes has decreased. So they didn't just add some, they took some away. So they decreased it from 40 to 35. They changed certain node wars to be held on different days of the week. And then they changed the number of node wars held each day according to tier. So tier 1, you can have 5 node wars. Tier 2, there's 2 nodes, 3 nodes on Monday and Thursday. And then Tier 3, 1 node, 2 nodes on Monday. That kind of confuses me, but I'm not going to go further into that. But that's pretty much the featured update. They've changed node war, and then they've increased some of the rewards. So part of this, there were some class changes. The first one's going to be Legatus. I don't normally go over class changes, so I'll read the developer commentary and then we'll move on. If you want to, you can always check the patch notes to see exactly what happened to their skills, but Legatus mainly fights by throwing spears at long range and maintaining that distance from the enemy. With this update, we increased the attack range of his spear throws to allow him to kite the enemy with more ease, and added Arcanos' flash stacks, which he can gain on every throw and use to empower his core skills. After reaching 5 stacks, they can be consumed to increase the damage of his next skill, or to empower or summon additional Arcanos to assist him in battle. So that's kind of cool. So anyone who plays Legatus, I hope you enjoy this. I hope this is actually a pretty good quality of life update. But it does look like they pretty much just added some, I'm going to call it like a passive. And then for the next class, it's going to be for Yacha. So again, just a developer commentary. If you want to read the skills, go ahead and pause or just refer to the notes yourself. But for Yacha, developer commentary, Yacha's defining characteristic is that he can surpass his limits during battle with his passive skill, Unshackled, and deal immense burst damage to his enemy. We reduced the amount of MP required to activate Unshackled and improved the defensive capabilities of dash skills when used during the buff. This will allow him to more reliably continue his combos after approaching the enemy. With these changes, Yacha can now decide whether to rush towards the enemy and unleash consistent combos, or to withstand their attacks and strike back with massive damage at the opportune moment. We also adjusted the PvE damage and spell and cast speed of certain skills to improve his hunting efficiency. So that's pretty good. It seems like overall it is going to be a buff to Yacha, so improved durability, I guess, whenever he's in this Unshackled. But then also they increased his PvE damage and then cast speed, so this will probably help with his clear speed. And then so congratulations to Yachas. Again, on Phantasma, the last one that they gave us wasn't that good, so hopefully we'll see more Phantasma soon. For Grandmaster, it looks like they improved Energy Vacuum to attack nearby enemies even without colliding with them when Flow Tempest Fangs is applied. I don't play Grandmaster, so I don't really know what that means, but hopefully that helps some of y'all out there. For For Lupa, they improved the dismount button that appears when riding Lang to not cover the meal button by moving it to the upper right. Okay, so it seems like to dismount your that little wolf, tiger, lion thing, the button was covering your meals, so it's good that they fixed that. So moving on, there were improvements to the game. So the first improvement was to emblems. So they changed the unlock requirements for Gemstone of Valor, Equanimity, Ferocity on Chaos emblems. So as it was before, at level 10 you could unlock the Gemstone of Valor. At level 20 you could unlock Gemstone of Equanimity. And then level 30 you can unlock Gemstone of Ferocity. But now after this update, it's at level 8, level 16, and then level 27. I wish that this was level 24 because I'm still pretty low, but hey, something's better than nothing. So that's pretty good. You can unlock these gemstones earlier. And then just if you don't know, there's a 4th and 5th gemstone. To unlock those, you have to have a total level of these gemstones upgraded. To unlock the 4th gemstone, you have to have a total level of 150. So being able to access this 3rd one would be really good. And then to unlock the 5th gemstone, you have to have a total level of 300. So this will be pretty nice, and then hopefully people can also unlock this gemstone a little bit sooner. So improvements to Everfrost. They've changed the mercenary board to appear above bounty missions on the minimap list in Everfrost. They've improved the ice fishing sites in Camp Jargle, Eilton, Snowstorm Guard Post, and the Iron Mine to be more visible on the minimap, and added them to NPC list in Everfrost. So that's pretty good. I know it was a little bit hard to see like where you can actually fish before, so hopefully that'll help people. They've changed the design of the reward screen that appears after completing a story in the Everfrost category to fit the snowy theme. That's cool. Adjusted the terrain near whatever that name is, knowledge, to be more accessible. Improved sleep mode in Everfrost to send you to the nearest town if you have been idle when entering it. Okay. So improvements to Eilton Defense. They've changed the rank to not display on the entry screen for Eilton Defense. They added the remaining time until re-entry to display on the entry screen when the withdrawal penalty is being applied from Eilton Defense. Okay. Added days to be applied on hit with a cannon Yacha against Wave 1 Giants and Wave 3 Reneros in Eilton Defense. Added window that displays when tapping the Eilton Defense UI on the bottom left that allows you to check the participation requirements. So this is kind of nice because I know some people were like, well, how do I actually get in there? And then it also shows the obtainable rewards. Fixed an issue where there was a rare chance for the game client to crash when checking the Eilton Defense entry pop-up window. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's a nice little improvement. So to items, this is really important. They have increased the item drop rate from spoils in all difficulty levels of Chaos Rifts, Hidden Outer Castle, Hidden Banquet Hall, and Black Sun. The two things that really matter to me is Chaos Rift and Black Sun. So also for items, they've added a button that takes you to the market on the top right of item description window for items that can be registered on the market. So that's good, makes things a little bit less tedious. This button will take you to the selected items category within the market. Improved to only display items available for purchase on the purchase list on the market. Improved to display the remaining usage period for Whispering Dew on the replenish pop-up in Fairy Talk. Added Field Hunt and Mountain of Eternal Winter to the item acquisition info of Tangled Time. Okay. Achievement. They've changed certain rewards for the achievement, getting stronger and stronger. Achievement was forcibly completed if it was in progress. Okay, not too crazy. System. I'm gonna kind of skim over this because most of this doesn't really matter to me. But they've changed key mapping for controllers and keyboards. Key mapping support, blah, 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 blah. So system, they've changed the Bloodkin tab in chat to go after Guild tab. And then they've added Guildkin chat to fall under unread discussion. Okay, doesn't matter to me, doesn't matter to me. You can read this if you want to, or if you play on controller, but I don't. UI, improve the only display equipable guild titles. Not too crazy. Added a message regarding the inaccessibility of altars of memory during PvP combat. So as you know, if you're in combat, you can't really teleport away, or you can't use altars. So they added a message letting you know. And then they've changed the guild quest completion window, so that way, like, whenever it pops up, if you accidentally click away before you accept another one, it won't disappear. And then there's that. So looking at bug fixes, for character, they fixed an issue where at times a character outfit wouldn't appear. For Guardian, they fixed an issue where Paladin's voice would play when the character dies. Fixed an issue where Aftershock wouldn't trigger in equal duel arena. So there's a lot of character bug fixes. Again, it's not too crazy. I'm not going into all of them. For the system, they fixed an issue where the Winterland star would disappear when failing Eilton defense. I wonder if that means wouldn't disappear, because when you fail, it should disappear. Fixed an issue where the little spider would disappear below the terrain at times after a jump attack in wave 3 of Eilton defense. Fixed an issue where the little spider again would appear in wave 2 of Eilton defense. I've seen that actually. Changed Bloodkin Summon to be available in Everfrost. Fixed an issue where at times you couldn't enter Genoviva's shop. Fixed an issue where the family character wouldn't participate. Yep, okay. I've seen this like every update for some reason. Fixed an issue where excavation goods in certain spots of Everfrost would be mid-air. Okay. Fixed an issue where monsters could be defeated in certain zones of Everfrost without spending Citron tea. Wow. I wish I knew about that. Fixed an issue where the waiting period for creating a new guild after... Okay. Fixed an issue, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Moving on, UI. Change the text display when tapping magnifying glass icon bottom one. So I'm not going to really read these. If you care about these, you can pause and read them. I just want to get into the stuff that I care about, which is the early notice and the events. So let's take note of this. So Trials of Ator Elite. So it's not going to be Trials of Ator where you use those passes from defeating the temples. It's going to be the Elite, the one that there's like 20 waves or something. These are being reset on July 11th. So as you know, for every level that you complete, there's some pretty good completion rewards. These are being reset. So go into Trials of Ator Elite and then try to get to the highest level that you can. There's guides on YouTube to defeat these levels. Check them out. And then if you haven't done this in a while, your CP is probably higher, so hopefully you can reach the top. I'm going to be finishing mine off this week, so just be aware of that. Collect those rewards, and then it's going to be reset so you can get these rewards again. So events that are starting. There's going to be these events that are starting, and then these events are ending. I'll go into that here separately. So for Pearl Shop, there were new items added, so new special packages. These right here. I don't really buy stuff from Pearl Shop, but the stuff that does matter is the outfits. So they've added one for Sura, Igneous, another for Igneous, that's actually the weapon for it, and then Guardian. So let's look at those. This is for Sura, I believe. Yeah, this is for Sura. Cool little helmet. This is for Igneous. That's pretty cool. And then this is Guardian. So awesome. That is it for our patch notes. Let's go ahead and move on into our events. So this is already there. So the first one is going to be Firewood in a Snowstorm. So help Sophia from Eilton find the firewood she lost in a snowstorm. Accept quests from Sophia and Velia and complete them for rewards. You can obtain additional rewards according to your total number of completions. Okay. Total number of completions. Oh, okay, so like these are the additional rewards. So after doing 5 of her quests, you'll pretty much get everything. And then these are the special chests. So Mysterious Note X1, I don't know what that is. We'll have to find out. And then you can get these, and then Mysterious Note 2. Again, we'll have to find out what those are, but you can start these in Velia. So you can just click this auto path and it'll take you over to her, and then you can start doing her quests. For the next one, we have Help Maslan's Citron Orchard. So obtain Citron by defeating enemies in the following areas: Elion, Hadum, Chaos, Great Desert, Great Ocean, Black Sun, Everfrost. Tap the exchange button to trade in these Citrons. So you're gonna have to farm these Citrons just by defeating monsters out in the world, and then once you have a lot of them, you can exchange them. So you'll need 100 for these Acrid or Chaos Jewels. You can get dimensional crystals. That's awesome. Best thing here is probably the Citron tea though, and it doesn't cost that much, so that's really good. And then also you can get some tier 6 pets. So all these rewards are actually really good. All you have to do is farm, which you should be doing anyways. So this is a really good event. For the next one, we have Capture the Snowy Scenery. So you'll have to click to participate, and then missions can be completed only once. Tap the button to move to the location for taking screenshot. Complete missions by taking a screenshot at the location you move. So you'll click go, it'll auto path you to where you need to go, and then click up here, and then click your screenshot and take that picture. And that's pretty much it. And you can get this this outfit die. You can get this special ornament selection chest. This one's pretty cool. And then you can get a polar bear, so that's awesome. And I think that's it. And then don't forget that these missions, some of these reset every Monday, so just make sure that you do these in time. And yeah, that looks like that's about it. So that's gonna be it for this episode. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. And then as always, please like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate your support. Thank you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.